I linked up Faith Kithome to Helen Wangoi, the founder of Helmwas Men's Collection that has been in existence for close to a decade, for some advice on the shoe business.
My name is Faith Kithome. I am the founder of Upe Online World.
Okay.
It's a shoe business that I've run for 3 years.
Okay.
And I do male and female shoes, but mostly female.
Okay.
So I would love to know about Helmwas business. So I'm so happy to meet you.
Happy to meet you too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how did you start your business?
I started my business way back in 2012. I started with shirts, then men's, trousers, then shoes and everything else.
Okay.
Yes.
So were you working before you started?
Yes, I was working.
Okay.
I was working. I was employed. I was working in hotels, but I quit employment. I transitioned into business.
Why? What made you quit employment?
I've always loved to do business. I've always had that passion. Yes.
Wow. So you had accumulated some capital amount.
Yes, I've saved some few coins,
Yes.
and that's what I started with.
How much
Then-
did you start with?
My capital was 7,000.
What?
Yeah, 7,000. When I was starting, I had 7,000 in cash, but I had some other savings somewhere.
Okay.
So I went and withdrew them. Okay, I had invested in shares, so I went and sold them and came and put the money into the business.
So you started here or?
No. I started from Fangano Street.
Ah.
Yeah, I was.
It was a smaller shop.
It was a very, very small shop. Yes.
Be like mine.
Maybe, I don't
It's
know.
very small.
Really?
Yes.
Don't worry, you'll get there.
So that's why you started at Fangano.
Yeah. I
So
started
how
in
was the
Fangano.
business there?
It was not bad, though it was a bit slow. It was a bit slow. And then I've always wanted to grow. I had this urge to grow. So much as I was there, I knew where I wanted to go.
So-
And I worked really hard to get where I am today.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Thank
How
you.
much were you paying for the rent in Fangano?
Can I shock you? I was paying 7,000.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm not shocked. I know.
It
It must have been very small.
was very small. It was very small. So very small. It was a very small shop.
You used to make money that can cater for the rent and you,
Yeah.
your
Yes.
family.
And all my bills. Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
wow, that's good. So how did you get here?
How I
From
got
there?
here
Yes.
is, like I've told you, I had saved some money.
Yes.
I had some shares somewhere, so I sold them and injected the money into the business.
Wow.
So that's how I came here.
So and this you see in Nairobi, I know if you get a shop that is just next to the road,
It's expensive. You pay heavily. Actually, I started with one. These are two shops. I
Oh,
started
it
with
was
one.
one
Yes, it
stall
was one
at
stall.
first.
At
Okay.
first, I started with that one.
Okay.
Then after some time,
there was someone else here.
there was someone else here. She was
Okay.
selling cartridges and all that.
Okay.
So I came here, and then after some time, I got that one. I went to the other one. Even that
How
other
many
one is
do you
ours.
have?
We have 3.
The same?
Yes, the same.
So you have like 3 shops.
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That is so inspiring.
Thank you.
So that's when you moved from Fangano to here. How was it? How was the transition for you?
It was a very huge change. Because when we
imagine.
came here, I came with stock because I already now had good money.
Yes.
And we had stock and we had customers. So the customers were there, but I didn't have what they wanted. So I moved with my customers. So it's like I started a new business with a big bang, you know?
So
you have
your
the
customers
customers,
from
you have the
Fangano
stock.
followed you here?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Yes, I talked to all of them.
You have their numbers?
Yes, I used to save their numbers. So I just called them, I told them, yeah, we moved. Now we are at market stores.
Okay.
So like about 80% of them followed us.
So it didn't change your income per se?
It did. There was more business here.
There was more business
Yes,
here?
there was more business.
Because you're actually on the road anyway.
I'm on the road.
Yeah.
It's the front shop.
Yes.
And we had capital because as I've told you,
You injected some huge amount
yes,
of money.
Yes, and we had space.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges that you faced, especially dealing with men?
Dealing with money.
Men.
You'll be dealing with men.
Yes.
Okay, and like I don't know, I've dealt with ladies here before, but it's different. When you are selling ladies wear, there are always walk-ins in the shop. But the
Walk-ins.
biggest number won't buy,
Yes.
unlike men. So men, you can sit here for a whole day without making any sale. But in the evening, before
When a
you
man
close,
walks
a
in.
man walks in and spends like a whole,
50,000.
50,000, 100,000, 200,000. Depends.
Seriously.
Yeah, man, that's now the challenge. You, if you're not busy, you can get really bored.
You can even give up.
Yes.
I have learned so much,
Mhm.
and I'm so grateful.
Mhm.
I'm sure now these relationships that we have,
Mhm.
I know I will go to Turkey, I'll go to Dubai.
I'll take you everywhere you want, my sister. I'll take you everywhere you want.
Thank you.
Yes. Start with China if you want. I'll take you. Start with go to Turkey. If you want to go to, I'll take you. I'm there for you.
Okay.
You have a new friend and a mentor.
Wow.
And I hope I'll be their best.
You will. I can see already. So thank you very much.
You're
Helen.
most
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're most welcome.
Yeah, so I have learned very, very important lessons from Helen. First of all, I've learned to be consistent. Like, she's been consistent in this business for all those years. She's not wavered to any other thing, so I've learned to be consistent. I have also learned about the importance of relationships with people and how to convert them into business. So I am very, very grateful, and thank you so much, Ian, and thank you, KTN.
On the Hustle Hangout this week, we feature Alphonse Juma, the founder of My Big Order, which is an e-commerce platform out to target persons in the rural areas.
So my name is Alphonse Juma. I can say I'm an entrepreneur, technology guy. I use technology to make life simple, and I'm the founder of Oracom Group, and I built My Big Order as an online marketplace that will target the people in the rural areas. I can say it started in 2013. By then we wanted to come up with a solution that can solve problems that are in the rural areas. Yeah, so we started building this. I can remember when Obama was here in 2015 during the GS, he challenged us as young people to come up with solutions that would affect the common mwananchi. So that's the exact thing that we have been doing, and it's taken us a bit of time. 2 years ago, we managed to roll it out together. And what it is, it's an e-commerce platform where you'd go and then you buy things that are being sold by SMEs from Kenya, and then things also from each of the 47 counties. So I can say My Big Order is a connection of each of the counties. We've just interconnected, created a market link for each of the counties. Just like a normal e-commerce platform, we are connecting people, and in e-commerce it's about the buyer, it's about the seller, and then it's about the guy who's doing the delivery. So we are connecting all these kind of people. So normally we get into the office, we start the work, we start receiving the orders on My Big Order. When these orders come, you have to connect. You have to basically communicate and reach out to the driver so that the thing is able to be delivered in time. The other thing is the team that we work with, of course, organizing and planning your work. So normally it consumes a bit of our time. We have to organize, we have to plan, we have to schedule the tasks correctly. And in this case, we are using technology to make our work easier. On the platform, we've built a referral system. So what it means is every time you log in, you get rewarded. And every time you place a purchase, again, you get rewarded. So with that, then marketing for us becomes organic, because the same customer feels at least he's getting rewarded every time he's doing something on the platform. And then that means that they want to use the platform more and more. We made an application for KCB Lions Den, and we got our funding from there. And I must say KCB Lions Den was not just the funding alone, but also the business advice that we got, the coaching, the mentorship, the exposure, the way we were told to prepare our books. There are things we didn't know before. The pieces of advice that came from the Lions was really a key thing for us here.
Thank you so much for having watched the show. Hope you've learned a thing or two from the conversation between Helen and Faith about the show business. And also hope you've been inspired by Helen's story. Imagine starting a business with just 7,000 bob and building it into an empire. I think it's quite possible for any person out there who's willing to get into business. If you're an entrepreneur out there and you'd like to be a part of the show, feel free to reach us on our social media handles, which are running below the screen. And also each and every Wednesday, grab a copy of The Standard, which is also available on the e-paper, to read the Hustle magazine where I usually write the Business Coach column. Check out the Business Coach website website, that's businesscoach.co.ke, to learn more about business and entrepreneurship. My name is Ian Dennis, and this has been The Business Coach, where we help entrepreneurs better their businesses. Here are events to look out for. On January 25th, there's a Centonomy Open Day happening at the All Saints Cathedral from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. On January 31st, there's a free professional development training happening at the San Valencia Boardroom Anniversary Towers from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. On March 6th, there's a Women in Leadership Awards happening from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Intercontinental Hotel. If you like your event mentioned or the Business Coach to be a part of your event, feel free to reach us on our social media handles.